So what did you miss at Jubilee today? Well, I guess you missed Mother's Day and Good Shepherd Sunday. We tried to take some time to acknowledge our mothers, motherhood, the challenges, the strains that some feel trying to be mothers or trying to be children, the joy, the difficulties. We tried to have room for everybody. And because it was Good Shepherd Sunday, we also shared the 23rd Psalm in many varieties and recognized that sometimes that is the goal of being a mother and of being a child, to find rest, to be invited into community, to the table, a companion to walk through the darkest valley of the shadow of death, to know that we're not alone. And we listened to John's gospel and heard Jesus talk about himself as a shepherd, but also as a gate. And it's a strange passage in John 10. It's hard to tell what Jesus is saying. And in fact, it even says in the text that the disciples didn't understand what he was saying either. But as we worked our way through it, we seemed to realize that although we are sheep, we are much more than sheep. We are invited to recognize the voice of God, to hear the voice of the shepherd, and we have to trust ourselves when we hear it. Not simply follow the loudest voice or the most shocking voice or the easiest voice, but to listen carefully and to trust ourselves, to know when we are hearing the voice of the shepherd, and then to have the courage to follow. It's easy to watch late night TV and buy every gadget that's advertised, but we know deep inside that those things will not really make our cooking hassle-free, reduce our weight and give us rock-hard abs just with the push of a button. We know they're not true. We buy them when we are feeling tired and we are feeling inadequate. But we are invited by the Good Shepherd to realize we have energy, to realize that we are not inadequate. We are capable, and we can listen, we can hear, we can discern, and we can follow. And in fact, that's what we're called to do, to have the courage to go where that voice of God invites us. And so that was the message today, to listen to that voice, your mother's voice, yes, but also the voice of God, to recognize that we often do the wrong thing, but most of the time we know when we're doing it, and that we should in fact choose to do the right thing. Follow the voice of the shepherd who guides us, who invites us into abundant life. So that's what you missed with us today. I hope you don't miss us next week because, well, it would be great to see you. Thank you. God bless.